Do you go to a lot of gay bars and stuff?
Well, not ever so. I mean, just here, really.
Me too.
No, I'm...
You know, when you came in, did you just, like, come in?
How do you mean?
You didn't, I don't know, walk up and down a lot outside first?
No. Although I did spend 15 minutes staring at the window of the sandwich bar next door.
I think it's real mayonnaise or salad cream.
So, Mr. Norton, I expect you have a lot of skills to offer us here at the Hendon Bathroom Centre.
Not really. I don't have any experience of bathrooms, except as a user.
Yes, but even that experience will help you to understand what it is our customers are looking for.
Not really. I'm not very observant, and I'm not very good at relating to people.
No, but I'm sure that you would love at least to gain employment and get back into a work environment.
Not really. I'm too depressed to do anything.
Richard, this will not do.
Got to college.
Oh, bye, darling.
Bye.
You be the interviewer, right? And I'll be the interview... Yeah?
Will you be here for lunch?
No, I'll be at work.
What about you, Dickie?
No, she's making me go to this interview.
So no one will be having lunch at about lunchtime here in the flat?
No.
So if I get something from college for lunch and come back and eat it here, there won't be anyone else here having lunch, eating or not?
Michael, call me Queen Sensitive of the sensitive people, but, would you like the flat to yourself at lunchtime?
No. 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 No.
You too, Richard. Come on, you're going to be late.
Oh, I don't want to go.
Richard, come with me. Now, you know when Michael was a little boy and he had to go to school, he used to say to me, I don't want to go to school. And then I would say to him, but if you don't go to school, you won't learn anything. And then he would say, but I don't want to learn anything. And then I would say to him, but if you don't go to school, you won't make any friends. And then he would say, I don't want to make any friends. But you know what? There was one thing I could say to him that would always make him want to go. And you know what it was? You're going to school, so get out the ruddy door! Oh, Daniel, I'm really sorry about last night. I feel so stupid. I mean, you know, it's not that I don't want to, you know... Well, that I don't want to, eat with you. It's just... Well, no, that I don't want to, eat with you. It's just... No, I can't say it. Well, because I'm at work and the door's open and I'm a black belt in repression. Oh, tomorrow? Really? Well, I'd love that. Yes, I'll cook dinner for us. Yeah, well, takeaway will be fine as well. Oh, I'd love that. And thanks for ringing. I really... Bye. Bye.
Have you got a minute?
No.
Good. Seeing is believing. Trust me.
Good evening, ladies. My name is Valentino, and I request, no, demand, a young lady from the audience. Huh?
Me.
Signora. And what is your name?
Deborah.
Oh, Deborah. That's a very lovely name for a very lovely lady. Okay. So, Deborah, now, when I click on my fingers and say the word sleep, you will fall into a deep sleep.
No.
Sleep. Okay, now, when I click on my fingers and say the word awake, you will believe that that chair is the sexiest man you've ever seen in your life. Awake! Okay, now when I click on my fingers, you realize you seduce Michael Portillo. Okay, and now when I click on my fingers, you become a baboon. Now, when I click on my fingers, that chair, he become Keanu Reeves. Okay. And now, when I click on my fingers and say you were awake, you will awaken up and remember nothing. Awake!
What did I do? Tell me.
Well, you finally found found a sexual partner with the same IQ as you.
Okay, maybe you're not in the mood right now, but imagine him on the show, a few coloured lights, could even get the boys to rig up a pub-style set.
Deborah, why don't I just keep saying no until you finally get the message, OK? No, 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 no.
Valentino, would you mind stepping outside a minute?
No.
Sì.
No.
Ciao, dai.
Look, Jane, you may be the front person on the show, but I am the producer. And as such, I have ultimate responsibility for making sure our audience doesn't go into a collective coma.
I can put in more shagging if you like, yeah?
We'll discuss it later. Now, OK, maybe Valentino isn't quite right for the show, but I'm damned if we're going to have your stupid old codger talking us all into intensive care.
Look.
Now, if we could for un petit moment think constructively, whether there's any way old hairy chops Vanderloon can put someone under himself.
He's a doctor, Deborah, not a warm-up for the flying fandangos.
I see, OK.
What?
Oh, it's all right, I understand.
No, no, Deborah, no, you never understand.
Oh, it's all right, Jane. If he's not up to it, if he can't actually do it, we won't embarrass him by asking him to try.
Your attempts at manipulation are about as convincing as my attempts at juggling. They involve no talent and loads of balls.
I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm just saying that if old Van der Veeden wants to hide his talent away in secret, unscrutinised, behind closed doors in private with no independent witnesses, it's part of problem, isn't it?
Look, I've got the message,
I mean,
right?
if he wants
He
to
can
try...
do it! He can do it! And he'll be more interesting, more thought-provoking, and a darn sight more dignified than you trying to make baby baboons with a swivel chair.
Jane, there's a phone call for you.
Well, you take it, OK?
Now, obviously Dr. Thingy's going to need some nutter.
Somebody displaying the symptoms of acute anxiety.
Well, you must know a few basket cases.
Yes, I do know a few basket cases, as you so sensitively put it, but I don't know anyone who's so desperate for help that they'd undergo therapy on national TV.
Jane, it was Richard. He said he couldn't go through with it. He just couldn't. He really couldn't. He couldn't do it. He just couldn't. Oh, God, he needs help.
Dick, dick, dicky, dicky, dick, dick.
Michael!
Oh, my God, it's my grandmother.
Michael! Are you there?
Can't we just pretend we're not in?
You don't know my grandmother. When she visited the Vatican, she managed to catch the Pope on the loop.
Michael! Can I come in?
Granny.
Oh, darling! There you are. I was hoping you'd be here. I bought you a present.
Naming the baby.
Yeah, it's a lovely... It's got a lot of lovely ideas. Oh, let's see. Boys. Nothing too Jewish. Solomon. No, wait. What's the female equivalent for Solomon? Solomonella. Yes.
I think you and I need to have a bit of a chat.
Oh, darling, I'd love to, but I can't stay. I've lost the knack of winding, and I've got to practice back at Dominic's. Baby, rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
She's gone.
Good.
Now, where were we?
Forget my own legs next. Just wait. Oh. Very modern. So, Dr. Van der Veeden, you use hypnosis to relieve anxiety.
Is totally correct. I can put the patient into a deep, relaxed state, and then we act out the situation that is making the anxiety.
And then, because they're relaxed, they can cope with any situation.
It's totally correct. And they learn from this that the situation is not at all a terrifying thing.
So, is it possible to see this in practice?
It's totally correct. Yeah. So, Richard, we're now going to do the job interview, so just relax, and I want you to close your eyes and count after me. 10. 9. 8.
Oh, God, this is boring. If we'd had Valentino on, his trousers would have been off 10 minutes ago.
relaxed.
No, I'm not. I'm all tense around the shoulders.
It's not totally correct. Do we go once again, Jane? Jane? Ha ha! I see what is happening here. Richard is totally resistant, but Jane is totally susceptible. And I have done hypnotizing on her. This is suggesting to me that there is maybe an anxiety that needs to be dealt with. So, Jane, tell me, is there something, what is worrying you?
When you get that feeling, you need sexual healing.
Yes. I am thinking that perhaps it is the sexy business.
Jane's being a loony.
Jane, where are you going?
Ooh, to the bedroom.
The bedroom, that's nice, that's good. Hey, Jane, where are you going now?
To the manual.
The manual, you have the sexy manual.
No, the computer manual.
Computer manual, but aren't you wanting to go to the bedroom?
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
Yes, no,
yes,
this is
no.
totally interesting for us. This is what we in the head business are calling the Arden and the Van der Angenen syndrome. I think what you're saying in English, making the excuse. So, Jane, I'm wanting that you give to me the computer manual, which is symbolizing your sexual anxiety. And I want you to go into that bedroom and I want you to do the sexy business, okay?
Okay.
Good, it's nice. It's totally correct. You see that this symbol has been removed and with it the irrational fear of the sex. It's nice, it's totally correct. And
I need to print out.
No, it's
yes, I
totally,
do.
totally,
No.
100% incorrect. You're going to take that manual, you're going to rip it totally into total pieces. I want you to say it and say it and say it again.
I can't.
It's a total silliness. Yes, you can. Hold it up, big and tall, and rip. So. Yes. And now you have torn up all the anxieties of the sexual thing. How are you now feeling?
I'm just an old-fashioned girl with an old-fashioned mind, not sophisticated. I'm the sweet and simple kind. I want an old-fashioned house with an old-fashioned pen. So what did I do after I turned into Eartha Kitt?
Nothing. You just briefly lifted up your jumper.
How briefly?
Very briefly.
What did you see? Oh, my God, you saw my bra, didn't you? Oh, God, what did it look like?
It looked like any sensible, comfortable bra that a sensible woman would wear.
In other words, it looked about as sexy as a surgical corset. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. First of all, I parade my neurosis in front of millions of viewers, and then I tell them that I wear the same bra as Miss Marple. I'm a laughing stock.
No, you're not. Come on, Jane. Come
I'm
on.
off to the pub now. If Granny calls, tell her I won't be back for a year or two. No, tell her I'm straight.
What?
She's trying to fix me up with Dominic Finkelman's brother, Herbie. Apparently he's 32, but he has a ranch-style bungalow in Malta.
Michael, before you go, you didn't happen to see the program at all this afternoon?
Yep.
Oh, Jane, come on. Look, it was a little bit embarrassing, but that doesn't mean to say it was a complete disaster. Okay, so it was a complete disaster. But Jane, don't you think something positive might come from this? Something really good? I mean, maybe the hypnotherapy actually had a good effect. You know, maybe now, you know, you could, you know, or you know, we could, Jane, we could, you know, do something that could be really good because...
So what you're trying to tell me is that millions of people may be chortling at my total humiliation, but never mind, because there may be some chance of some rumpy-pumpy.
Yeah.
It's totally correct. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need...
More comedy on BBC Two in a moment. A few skeletons tumble out of Terry's closet in Whatever Happened to the Likely Lads.
You'll understand. We all need somebody.